Aisha. What was the age of Aisha? What was the age of Aisha when she reached the age of puberty? What was the age of Aisha when she reached the age of puberty? Was she 9? Was Aisha 9 years old when she basically started to bleed? Wrong. Very close. 14 plus. Very close. Sunik. Boom, 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 boom. You paid attention because I've talked about this in earlier videos and live shows. Exactly.
Emotional, damn it.
According to the Islamic books, she was around 15 to 16 years old. 15 to 16 years old. Thank you. And I hope you can focus with me. Stay focused. I'm going now to provide the evidence that Aisha, I'm going to provide the evidence now that Aisha was close to 15 to 16 years old when she reached the age of puberty. From the Islamic books, of course. I don't invent anything. I'm only a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I only open the Islamic books and provide the evidence from there. 15 to 16, yeah. Aisha was not bleeding when Muhammad split her moon in half at the age of 9. When he raped her at the age of 9, she did not reach puberty yet. And this will destroy any lie. But before I prove it, guys, I want to play some video clips from the EF Dawah boys. The EF Dawah boys, you know them, right, guys? These speaker corner boys who always deceive when they go there and debate Christians. The EF Dawah boys. Let us hit 2 birds with 1 stone at the same time. So I'm going to play the video clip of the EF Dawah boys, how they deceive people and show their ignorance about their mother Aisha, her age of puberty. And at the same time, I'm going to provide the evidence from the Islamic books. So imagine, guys, when Muhammad started to F Aisha, she was not bleeding yet? Yes, she was not bleeding yet. Yes, what a creep. Exactly, that's the whole point. So guys, never ever fall in the trap of the lies of Muslims. So let me prove it now. But first, let us play the video clip and show you in front of you how Muslims lie about the age of Aisha when she hit puberty. Watch. I found a video clip. And here, as you see, we have Uncle Asif here. This is a Christian brother, an older gentleman. They call him Uncle Asif, he with the gray hair. And here is one of the Dawah boys. Here in the middle, guys, this guy with the hat. He's one of the EF Dawah boys, right? And he's going to lie and use false translation for a hadith. So I'm going to hit 2 birds with 1 stone at the same time and destroy the lie that Aisha started to bleed at the age of 9. It's a lie. It was more close to between 15 to 16 years old. Watch.
If we cross the morality, then
What was Aisha pubescent when she consummated the marriage with the Prophet Muhammad?
Sorry?
Was Aisha radiallahu anha at the age of puberty? Did she have her first cycle when she consummated the marriage with the Prophet Muhammad?
Your sources say
Yes.
that she even did not have a menses.
That's not true. Aisha radiallahu anha herself says that I had my first cycle. Sheikh, you're here, right?
No.
Sheikh, where do we find the narration of Aisha radiallahu anha?
Guys, if he can show me the hadith that says Aisha was 9 years old when she hit puberty, I will take my shahada right now. If he can show me the correct hadith, because he's mentioning the hadith, right? Let's see if he's lying.
That she says that I had my first cycle and then I was taken to the Prophet Muhammad.
Even
Surah Abi Dawud, right?
Sirah Abi Dawood? What? He can't even pronounce the book correct, yet he wants to refute a Christian here. This donkey of EF Dawah, he's lying from the back of his teeth. He doesn't even know the name of the book. It's Sunan Abi Dawood, not Sirah Abi Dawood. Ya jahil.
Narration of Aisha radiallahu anha that she says that I had my first cycle and then I was taken to the Prophet Muhammad.
That's a lie.
even
Abi Dawud.
Surah Abi Dawood. No, there's nothing called Surah Abi Dawood. It's Sunan Abi Dawood. At least get the name of your book correctly. This is bad, man. This is embarrassing. What was it called?
Surah Abi Dawud.
It's Sunan Abi Dawood, ya Jahil. How dare you? How dare you, man? To even lie about the age, let alone you don't even know the name of the book.
Surah Abu Dawud. It's in there. Okay, now. So was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam a pedophile? Na'udhu billah. Was he?
Yeah, of course he was.
You're a scholar.
No. Was he?
According to your scholar.
Alex.
According to scholars, he was, yes. Guys, as you see, Uncle Asif is correct, and I'm going to back him up with proof from the books, right? Uncle Asif, this Christian gentleman here, this older gentleman on the left, he's correct. Muhammad is a pedophile because when he entered Aisha's vagina, she did not bleed yet. I'm going to prove it.
Listen, Asif, you said in the Old Testament, the age
You see, now he's going to back to the... Anyway, let us continue.
Hold on a second.
Don't go to the Bible, you coward.
Asif, I gave you the Sahih Hadith.
No, I don't care about
Hold
it.
on a second. From Aisha herself. Are you denying that she said that?
Yes, we are denying your lies because you use false translation, and here's the proof. Did you catch this, what he said, guys? Let me go back a little bit. Listen.
Aisha herself. Are you denying that she said that?
Yes, she never said it.
She said, I had my first cycle before going to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
You're lying. And he's talking about the following hadith, guys. Let me spank him. Let me end his career. Okay? Let me spank him and end his career. This is the hadith that he's talking about, guys. Focus with me. This is the hadith from Surah Abi Dawood. He said Surah Abi Dawood, right? He could not even pronounce the name of the book correctly. He doesn't even know the name of the book. It's Sunan Abi Dawood, not Surah. It's not the Quran, ya Jahil. It's from the Kitab al-Sitta, the 6 books. Sunan Abi Dawood, hadith number 4933. This is the hadith, and look, guys, this Pakistani boy, he doesn't know Arabic, so he's using a false translation that he probably found on sunnah.com, because remember, sunnah.com is full with lies, and the proof is in front of you. Look, here's the part when Aisha is being prepared for marriage and Muhammad is going to F her. Look, narrated Aisha al-Mu'mineen. So this is the hadith that he's talking about. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Narrated Aisha al-Mu'mineen, the messenger of Allah married me when I was 7 or 6. When we came to Medina, some women came, according to Bishr's version. Ruman, the mother of Aisha, came to me when I was swinging. So Aisha was a little child, guys. She was a little girl. She was a baby girl. She was playing with toys and she was swinging on her swing. They took me, poor little girl. Muhammad is about to rape her. They took me, made me prepared and decorated me. I was then brought to Muhammad and he took up cohabitation, meaning he split her moon between her thighs, her vagina in half, with me when I was 9. So Muhammad entered her vagina when she was 9. She halted me at the door and I burst into laughter. Abu Dawood said, that is to say, I menstruated. So guys, he's using a false translation. The Arabic doesn't say menstruated. The Arabic says she breathed. Why she breathed? Because she was playing. She was running. She was playing with her girlfriends. She was swinging. This is why she was out of breath. The Arabic doesn't say I menstruated. The Arabic says قال أبو داود أي تنفست. أيوة. She breathed. She was breathing. She was out of breath, in other words. She was out of breath. Exactly. So do you see how they lie about the Arabic, guys? So these EF Dawah boys use the false translation and try to trick the Christians in Speaker's Corner in London. Yes. That's what the Speaker Corner Muslims do. Busted!
Emotional damage.
You see, guys, this is why we came with the saying, without lies, Islam dies. How are you Muslims translating the word tanaffasat, meaning she breathed, to menstruated? So in Islam, when women breathe, they become, they get their periods. So guys, breathing, when you're out of breath, breathing in Islam, only and only in Islam, means you start to bleed. That's what Muslims want to tell you. I have nothing to do with it. Guys, the EF Dawah boys want to tell us that the word tanaffasat, breathing, means you're on your period. This is how we spank these lies and deceivers, guys. This is how we spank these lies and deceivers. Now, if we go to the actual book, if we open the book, forget about sunnah.com, these liars and deceivers from sunnah.com. If we open the book, here's the physical book in front of you, guys. I downloaded it for you. You can download it as well if you like. Matter of fact, let me give you the link, so you can download it and see it with your own eyes, how they lie, guys. Let's see if I have, yeah, here. Look, guys, here's the link. You can literally download the complete PDF for free of Sunan Abi Dawood. Not Surah Abi Dawood, ya Jahil. He said Surah Abi Dawood. It's Sunan Abi Dawood, volume 5. Volume 5. If you open this book, physical book, we see here the Arabic on the right, and we see the correct translation on the left. Page 327 of volume 5, Sunan Abi Dawood. Volume 5, page 327. Let me make it a little bit bigger. A little bit, not too much, but a little bit. I go down, look what it says. And Aisha says, and I started to breathe deeply. This is the same hadith. A tanaffasat. Do you see it, guys? Do you see how I just destroy him and his lies? Do you see how I, Rob Christian, just spanked these EF Dawah boys and their lies? I destroyed him from his own book. Do you see it? So the word tanaffasat in the Arabic here means that Aisha was out of breath. She was like this because she was playing. She was swinging. She was playing on her swing. She was running to her mother. So how did it become menstruating? So do you see how they lie, guys? Do you see it? So Aisha, in other words, never said that she hit puberty at the age of 9. It's a lie. Now, to back it more, to prove it more, let us continue. I gave you the link, right, guys? Okay, Valeria posted it again. So you can literally download it and then go to page, let me go on top, page 327. So you can see the same page in front of you, guys. Page 327. If you go to that page, you'll see this page, which I took a screenshot from. This same, and look, it says to breathe deeply. So this is the correct translation without the taqiyya on top, right? Without the taqiyya.
Emotional, damn it!
Pathetic liars, of course. Without lies, Islam dies. Right? Aywa. Now, to make it more clear, let's see. Let us now continue. And like I said, now I'm going to prove. Let's prove that Aisha was 15 to 16 years old when she reached the age of puberty. So she got it very late. Yeah, some women, some girls reach the age of puberty at a very late age. It's possible. It's scientifically proven, guys. And I think because Muhammad was always trying to put his penis in her, he caused a lot of issues for her. And she even started to lose her hair. She became very sick because Muhammad kept trying and trying, right? Anyway, as you see on the screen, it says all the biographers in Islam, including Ibn Ishaq, all of them agree that the Prophet, that Muhammad, the filthy pedo prophet, consummated this marriage with Aisha. So he entered her vagina in the Islamic year 2 Hijri, which is, in other words, the year 623. Remember the year, age? She So Muhammad effed Aisha in the year 623. Okay? She did not bleed yet. Remember, she did not bleed yet. She was 9. Okay? She was 9 here. So in other words, she was 9 years when Muhammad raped her. Okay? The little girl, Aisha. Okay? He raped her at the age of 9. Sexual abuse, child abuse. Okay? And the proof that Aisha did not reach the age of puberty at the age of 9, but actually at the age of 15 to 16, between 15 and 16, is here in Fath al-Bari. Fath al-Bari, for the people who do not know, guys, is the most respected tafsir, basically, sharh, they call it sharh, explanation, commentary, explanation for Sahih al-Bukhari by the Imam al-Hafiz, basically the Amir for commentary and explanation on Imam Bukhari's collection, Sahih al-Bukhari, called Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. In his Fath al-Bari, bi Sharh Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 10, we find the answer. Are you ready, guys? Give me one. Let me prove that when Aisha started to bleed, she was between 15 to 16 years old. Right? Let me prove it. We open this book and we go to page 544. So volume 10, page 544. 544 of this book, volume 10, okay? Fath al-Bari. Kitab al-Adab, that's the chapter. Chapter number is 78, page 544. And here's the answer in the bottom. Right on top of hadith number, Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 6131. Right on top of it, between 6131 and 630, right? Between the explanation, the commentary or the explanation for Sahih Bukhari 6131 and 6130, right in the middle, we find this explanation. Look what it says. Aisha was during the conquest of Khaybar. لأن عائشة كانت في غزوة خيبر. So when Muhammad attacked the Jews of Khaybar, let me make it a little bit bigger. She was 14 years old. بنت 14 سنة. She was 14 years old. Guys, is everything still okay? Is the live chat still okay? Is everything okay, guys? Give me a 1, please. I'm not sure. Something is getting messed up on my end. So, guys, it literally says that Aisha was 14 years old. Guys, the conquest of Khaybar, during the conquest of Khaybar, when Muhammad attacked the Jews, Aisha was 14 years old. Okay? Translation. This is my translation. During the conquest of Khaybar, Aisha was 14 years old. And it continues saying, but وأما في غزوة تبوك فكانت قد بلغت قطعا. But during the conquest of Tabuk, she hit the age of puberty for sure. That's what it says. So guys, at the age of 14, so Aisha in other words, Aisha at the age of 14 years old, she did not bleed yet. In other words, it happened during the Battle of Tabuk. She reached the age of puberty. It's in front of you. I'm not the one saying it. I'm only reading. At the age of 15 to 16 years old. Aywa. 2 years later. Between 1 to 2 years later. So in other words, guys, to give you the correct translation, look, in the conquest of Tabuk, Aisha reached the age of puberty for sure. That's what the Arabic says. But when she was 14, she didn't yet. Aywa. So the correct answer is between 15 to 16. Did you catch it? This is what the books are saying. I have nothing to do with it. So if we calculate correctly, when Aisha was 9, as you see on the screen, when Aisha was 9, Muhammad consummated the marriage with her. In the year 623, as we showed you earlier. She was how old? 9 years old. She did not bleed yet. But at the conquest of Tabuk, she reached the age of puberty for sure. So guys, 9 plus 6 is how many years? 9 plus 6 or 7 to be more specific. 9 plus 7 is how many years? 16 years. So she was at least 15 to 16 years old. I'm giving Muhammad the benefit of the doubt, no problem. So that's when she reached the age of puberty, not a year before. So around 15 to 16 years, right? So Muslims have always lied now? Yes. When Muhammad effed Aisha, when he did dingy to Aisha, she never bled yet. So Muhammad entered her vagina when she was 9 and she was still a little baby? Yes. Who did not bleed? Yes. There you go. So he effed a little baby? Yes. For sure you should do that, Golden Crusade. Use my material, please. What I just did, I literally destroyed one of the main Islamic narrative that Muhammad had sex with Aisha when she hit puberty. It's a lie. She never did. At the age of 9, she never did. That's what the Arabic here says. She reached the age of puberty at the conquest of Tabuk. But during the conquest of Tabuk, Aisha was around 15 to 16 years old. Do you see it? Why? Because it says here, Aisha, during the conquest of Khaybar, she was 14 years old. Tabuk happened 2 years later. So that means she was at least 15 to 16. Again, the Arabic here says Aisha was 14 years old when Muhammad attacked the Jews of Khaybar. Right? But it's continued saying وَأَمَا فِي غَزْوَةِ تَبُوكَ. But during the Ghazwat of Tabuk, the conquest of Tabuk, she hit puberty. قَدْ بَلَغَتْ قَطْعًا. 100% sure. بلغت means she reached puberty in the Arabic. Aywa. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? I literally destroyed one of the main topics in Islam, which is damaging. This is why we always say, why did Muhammad molest a child? She never reached the age of puberty at the age of 9. She did not bleed yet. So Muhammad was a pedophile after all. Yes. Pedo, guaranteed. Right? Pedophile guaranteed. So guys, what did we just prove today? We just proved that the age of Aisha, the answer is, what was the age of Aisha when she reached the age of puberty? 15 to 16 years old. 15 to 16 years old. That's the answer. This is damaging. How many people knew about this? Be honest. How many people knew about this? The deception in Islam. They always lie and deceive. Islam is literally built on deception. With